Okay. Happy belated Valentine's Day to one and all. This video may be a day late and a dollar short, but I'm a man of my word. So, without further ado, here's my top five anime waifu list. Let's get it cracking. Alright, what's going on everybody? This is your boy Anime Legacy in the Anime Lounge. And as I said in the intro, man, my word, so I'm about to give you my top five anime waifus. Now, unlike a lot of y'all, I'm not going on who the hottest chick is, or this, that, and the woo woo. I'm actually looking for real wife qualities. And I'll explain them as we go. But before I get started, we gotta give credit, some love to some honorable mentions. And for my three honorable mentions, I'm going to pick Akino from High School DxD, Asuna from Sword Art, and Arena Joestar. These my three honorable mentions. Why? Because for one, they're all loyal, they all supportive, and they just good women. Now, I'll get into Akino especially when I get to my number two, because the reason Akino is lower on this list than my number two, and why she didn't make top five to begin with, is a bit complicated. So we gonna talk about that when we get there. So without further ado, my first pick in this endeavor is from Dragon Ball, Fidel's son. Now, the reason Fidel makes this list is, like I said about Arena, she's loyal. Now, Arena Joestar has one of my favorite loyalty scenes in all the anime. Like when she basically had Dio Brando kiss her just so he could make JoJo, the original Jonathan Joestar, suffer. I mean, and she just basically got up in that water after slapping him and wiped that kiss off like it didn't mean nothing. I was like, yeah, that's the woman I want to marry right there. That you put a ring on that. She told that man, he said, you tell me my kiss didn't mean nothing. I'm like, that's exactly what he's saying. I mean, she's saying, that's exactly what she's saying. She said, you ain't my man. You kissing me first don't mean nothing. I'm going to appreciate my man kissing me more than you. So I was like, yes, sir. But don't no anime character have loyalty in the bag more than Fidel's son. Because while at the time it was just seen as, oh my God, look at how loyal Fidel is to Gohan, and oh wow, she make a great wifey. Today, as we sit here with Dragon Ball Super being a reality, this was a beautiful piece of romantic foreshadowing. Because, like she said, I don't care what you all say, I don't care what you all do, I don't care how you all feel. My man, son Gohan, is still alive. And even Krillin was like, sorry Fidel, I know you love Gohan, but if we can't sense his ki, then Gohan is dead. Well, we fast forward now to where we are in Dragon Ball Super. We now know from Resurrection of F on, and it was shown by Goku at that time when he went into the other world and he had to pinpoint Gohan's position on the Supreme Kai's planet, when he was in Otherworld. After he went through the check-in station and all that, Gohan was cut off from reality as we know it. But now that's an actual battle tactic. We know when you go to the realm of the Supreme Kai. We know when you go to the realm of the God of Destruction. We know probably when you go to Zeno's realm, and possibly, we haven't confirmed it, but possibly if you go to other universes, because other universes are a thing in Dragon Ball Super, we know that you are cut off from basic ki sensing. That means unless you are high level ki sensing, you ain't sensing somebody on Beerus's planet or Shin's planet. So that faith that Fidel has in Gohan has become a piece of battle tactics. So that's what elevates her over Reign of Joestar and just slapping Dio Brando. This faith and this loyalty and belief that she has in her man is something that gives us insight into battle tactics. And that's just great writing. So, with Fidel out of the way, and I'll come back to her in a minute again when I get to my number 2. But getting into my number 4, and this is a little bit of a controversial one, because there's not much information before certain things happen in this anime about this person's personality, and they're in the relationship with the character that they are in love with. But for my number 4, we going to a harem, and yes, we'll be coming back to harems for my number 2, so spoiler warning on that. But we're gonna go with Psycho Bumajima, or Sayako from High School Edition. Now, when it comes to Sayako, the thing about Sayako is she represents seeing greatness in a man when he can't see it in himself. I mean, the greatest part about her that I love, beyond the whole her in the apron scene where she was going around showing appreciation for Takuya and Hirano for taking care of them when she was in the big breasted blonde's house, is the scene with Sayako and Saya's father, and I mean Saya's father. They're not related, so don't get confused on that. When they were talking about Takuya, and him being a leader of the new world. And Saya's father says, yeah, I agree with you. He be a great leader, but he's hesitating. And the world that we in right now with all these zombies and in the zombie apocalypse has no time for a man who attends to his hesitations. And then you get the scene with Takuya and him sitting there trying to decide whether he want to be the leader of the group, and his hesitation, Ray comes in the room. It's like, basically the show is telling you, it's like, yeah, if he was with this girl over here and not the one that's coming in the room, that's his hesitation, this man will be the man that he's supposed to be. But because he's not that, and he's still worried about, oh, this together forever, when Ray left him for Hasashi when things went wrong. Again, leading to my number 2. That he would be the man that he should be. And this is a very important skill to have, because, you know, a woman has to bring the greatness out of a man, because we all need somebody sometimes, like Yami told Charlotte. But especially when it comes to women, a man doesn't know who he is. If you actually pay attention to Shield Hero Season 3, you kind of got that with how You Know Who was screwing with the Cardinal Heroes. It's like a man can't be a man until he got the right woman by his side. It's kind of what this list is going to be about. So, getting into that, time to get into my anime wife. Alright, now it's time to get my anime wife. Number 3, girl y'all see at the end of my intro with the Anime Legacy sign under her, or Anime Lounge sign under her in the intro. Yeah, y'all know who it is. Not you. This woman, she was Naruto's day one. Down since day one, son. This woman been through hell and high water for this man. She basically almost died. She almost gave up the ghost twice. People forget that when they cry about Neji. Is that if Neji didn't take that hit, he not would have died. And then who gonna be Naruto's wifey? Sakura? No sir. Not on my watch. Not me. No way. No sir. I'm not going down that road. This Naruhina country right here. But he not is that woman that will be loyal to you, see greatness in you, and support you in anything you do. She just great. I know I made the video about blaming her for the relationship that Boruto and Naruto have at the beginning of Boruto. And I stand by that. I mean, again, when we get to number 2, you're going to see people can have flaws but still be good wives. Now, you know, Hinata just, you know, she been with Naruto from day one. He inspired her, he grew, and I think the best thing about their relationship is that, like I said, they both help each other. She teaches him how to love, and he helps her become a better person. And that's what good relationships should be about at the end of the day. Now, that being said, time for my number 2. Alright. Now, Here comes number two. And I gotta talk about two other characters when it comes to this. Because my number two is another harem girl, and it's the main harem girl of High School DxD, Ria's Grimoire. Now, Ria's Grimoire is the most complicated person I'm going to talk about on this list, because on the one hand, Rias is on this list because when she's about you, she is kind, caring, loyal, nurturing, and very supportive. Sees greatness in you even when you don't see it yourself. One thing I love about her in anime, she will never let Issei feel as though he is worthless, which is a great quality. However, the main reason she on this list, and even so high on this list, is because when she has all those good factors, combined with her money, it's good to marry a woman. If you can find a good woman with money, that's the right way. That's good. Never be ashamed to marry a woman who's good and and has wealth and prosperity. Matter of fact, the way that the anime does Rias's rebuilding the house, renovating the house, is a very good story about how you should be kind to people because you never know what it can lead to, and how Issei's house is transformed from a nice little suburban home to a 6-story mansion. That's good. Now, the reason I want to talk about Akino is why I feel that Rias is a good character, and this is where I say the flaws come in. All these things are true when Rias is, investing in you. If Rias isn't investing in you, much like you see if you watch season 4, episode 9, after Issei couldn't say her name when she was about to give him something in the hot tub. Spoiler one for y'all people who didn't see that yet. She'll check out on him. And this is why Akino's best girl, because Akino kept Issei from losing Rias because she's more emotionally supportive than he is, and than Rias is. And the reason I put Rias over Fidel because Fidel has money and Asuna has money. Now Asuna ain't put on that list because I ain't like her parents. I don't like her parents. That's just how it is. In the case of Fidel, don't care what you say, don't care what you do. Yes, Hercule saved the world from Majin Buu, but he got the rep he got because of what Gohan did. So in my mind, that's Gohan's money. I don't care if the man bought Gohan a new house. I don't care if he gave Gohan that money. That's Gohan money anyway. Any money he give to the Sun family, that's just payment. That's just royalty as far as I'm concerned. So that's why certain characters didn't make that list, and certain characters end up in the spot that they did. Now, all that being said, time for the top spot. And the top spot will go to Riza Hawkeye from Full Metal Alchemist. Why? Because the most important thing that you need to have in a relationship is the woman who's loyal. That isn't the woman who's loyal. I mean, that helps. Is the woman who's nurturing, trustworthy, caring. Yeah, you want all those things, but to get to all those things, you have to have good chemistry and communication. And when you watch Brotherhood, especially, her connection to Roy Mustang is unflappable. Her loyalty to him is unflappable. And just the bond that they have. I mean, just look at the picture I'm gonna put up with that burn, with her burning that, flame alchemy stuff on her back. I mean, when I first saw that, I said, good God, woman. You trusted that man that much to burn your back like that? I was like, ooh, that hurts. I said, that gotta hurt. Ooh. I mean, but that's emblematic of the trust and communication they have for each other. And that's what you need to, keep your relationship. Like when you looking at, if you know who you are. We all know we go there. We all know we watch, hentai. Let's keep it buck. You all know y'all seen the NTR too. What's the first sign that you about to get NTR? The girl cuts off communication. She just got raped. That's something you should be able to tell your man. This dude raped me. Dude need to be going out, on your man talk and say, hey, ain't no man gonna be raping my girl like that. Catch these hands. You ain't gonna see he say letting his girls get raped. I mean, Ozzy got tossed into another dimension. That dude turned juggernaut and basically messed up his life force. So, yeah. The reason communication cut off is because she was getting something from him that she wasn't getting from you, and she gonna find her way back to him unconsciously because she ain't consciously, ready to admit that she want that, good that he giving her over the love and compassion and stability, like I said in my Ada talk, that you give her. It's like Tyler Perry saying a lot of his movies. You get to that point with a woman where your communication and trust is so good, their heartbeat. That's Reason Hawkeye and Roy Mustang right there. That's what they symbolize and embody in the world of anime. So, that's my top 5 waifu list. You want me to expand on some of these characters? Leave a like and a comment in the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.